See if we can pull off a dub. Just got a forced loss. Fuck Madden, man. I ain't good at this shit no more. I don't even care about this shit. So we just gonna smoke a little bit on a late night. Fuck around. Might jump on some duty after this, man. Should be an easy dub.
Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're gonna be talking more about
Hopefully
the
my
YSL
players
Rico
ain't
case
fatigued.
and a new development in the case. I don't know if this is a development in the case or just some things that are going on behind the scenes that are running wild. So it looks like 3 members of YSL have been accused
Long ass
of
quarters.
stabbing another inmate in jail, and this has got the internet going crazy. People are all starting to speculate the reason why and how this went down.
He sent his invite. Let me back out.
I'm about to show you the most unstoppable defense in Madden 23. We're going to do things like get instant pressure on the quarterback, disguise our defense while playing lockdown coverage, and absolutely shut down the run game. What formation is going to allow us to do this? Nickel.
Shit.
Hey, I'm Jules. I am a Canadian who has about 5 years of cannabis industry experience, and I am here in the Byron Bay hinterland, Australia, showing you how to make your own infused cannabis gummy bears today. So today we're going to be infusing our gummy bears with a cannabis infused MCT oil. Now, we made this in a previous video. If you would like to know how to make that, you can check back to our other videos and find out how to there.
So I took a cruise on an adult-only cruise ship, and the company that happens to own this vessel just so happens to be the only adult cruise line operating within the United States. From sex and drag shows, mood lights in the room, pool parties, no dress codes, this cruise experience is unlike any other. And even though this is one of my favorite lines, it's definitely not going to be everybody's cup of tea.
Alice believes the Living Hard Black.co.
Tonight, thousands gathering in Memphis for the funeral of Tyree Nichols. The emotional words for Nichols more than 3 weeks after he died following
God damn, it's cold down in this bitch. What the fuck going on?
message. Her embrace with Vice President Kamala Harris. And Harris's call.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys.
Golf first. All right.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Takes it at the 7. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Let's get this money, baby.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Cowboys hit 9-3 here on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Don't do that.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. These two teams, if you look back to 2021, quite a disparity between these two Lone Star State offenses. Last season, the Cowboys #1 in the league in terms of total yardage, and meanwhile the Texans, we know about all the struggles that they had. They came in at number 32, which is dead last. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw. Prescott. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. But they kept it simple there, CD. Only needing the short gain to move the chains. So they don't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check,
gotta
check.
run that motherfucker
They like what they're doing early in the game.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Inside give to Elliott. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. To throw is Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game that will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They go to Elliott again. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
on a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
This is caught by Hilton. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 26. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open.
And touchdown! Ezekiel Elliott with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Keenum. Steps away. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll fake the give. Now Keenum. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
And, Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Is that the incorrect read or just more an error on the throw by the quarterback?
I lean more towards the latter because it seemed like he was open there, just missed him on the throw.
And a tough one to miss because now you're dealing with a 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
And now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. They keep on the ground with Elliott. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And some space here. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Prescott now. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. A first down carry by Elliott. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Prescott from the gun. Pass complete. It's to Ezekiel Elliott, who's running back. And the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Now they send a man in motion right. Now Elliott. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Now Prescott. And that's knocked away and incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
The kick by Maher is good. So the long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just a field goal.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll keep it on the ground again here. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half.
Pick it up.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And he's taken down inside the 30. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. But they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Keenum. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
Keenum now on first down. There again is Cooks, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And here he'll be run down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. And they'll go right back to Pierce. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Damone Clark fought his way through and buried him behind the line.
chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash,
my opponent is experiencing bullshit.
see the field and make a run as we just saw there.
On February 21st
Wow.
of 2007, a huge dust storm over Algeria and Mali made it impossible to see for hundreds of kilometers. These pictures were taken on the same day by the moderate resolution imaging spectroradiometer, also known as MODIS, on NASA's Terra satellite. The dust cloud over the Sahara Desert can be seen in this picture, and it is mighty. Since the dust isn't much lighter in color than the sand below it, the storm is easiest to spot on the east, where the landscape is more varied. It's no surprise that the Sahara Desert is one of the most dusty places on Earth. Dust from this desert can not only move across national borders, it can also move across the Atlantic Ocean and end up in the Caribbean. Every year, hundreds of millions of tons of dust from the Sahara blow across the Atlantic and land in the Amazon rainforest. In 2006, scientists did a study that showed that almost half of the nutrients that feed the Amazon come from the Beaudelet Depression, a valley in the Sahara that's about a third the size of Florida. Every day, about 0.7 million tons of dust are kicked up by the area's twin mountain chains. Geologists have long been confused by the fact that the Bahamas have a thriving ecosystem, even though they're surrounded by a large body of water with very few nutrients. But amazingly, dust from the Sahara Desert provides the minerals and carbon that are needed to support the coral reefs and marine life in the Bahamas. What's interesting is, on the other hand, severe Saharan dust storms can also harm coral reefs by dumping too many nutrients, which can lead to toxic algal blooms and mixing toxic agricultural chemicals into the dust. Number 16.
Yeah, catch me on the rebound.
Ancient astronomy in the Nubian Desert. Located in the Nubian Desert, the Nabta Playa used to be a large basin. It's about 500